He said, now it's on the record. He said, let me ask you this. Did you get a ticket on September the 30th? I said, yes, sir. He said, well, let me ask you this. Do you have any plates on your car? I says, no, sir. And I don't intend to get any. And, of course, all the people in the court, oh, this guy's going to jail. Watch this. This is going to be good. He says to me, he says, I assume you have a very good reason for that. And I said, yes, sir, and I shut up. I waited. He said, can I hear it? I said, well, Your Honor, I said, I'm an unfranchised common law free man. I'm not a participant in any tontine schemes of limited liability on a joint venture for profit with an insurable interest requiring me to participate in these corporate... I travel at the common law. And I have a right to travel freely and unencumbered pursuant to Shapiro versus Thompson, and that right is so basic it doesn't even need to be mentioned. The state of Michigan arbitrarily and erroneously converted my right into a privilege and issued a license plate and a fee for it. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania says no state may convert a secured liberty into a privilege and issue a license and a fee for it. And if they do, Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham, Alabama says I can ignore the license and engage in the right with impunity. That means you can't punish me. Decisions of the U.S. Supreme Court and on constitutional defenses, I have a perfect defense for willfulness. I am immune to the prosecution. The judge starts reading the ticket. Told officer he'd just been waiting to get this ticket so he could fight it and beat it all the way to the Supreme Court. He laughed. He says, motion granted, and he ran off the bench before I could get my damages. So I'm telling you, you can affect change. And see, they had all figured. They said, watch this guy's going to jail. And then all of a sudden, boom, out jumped. And I mean, I'm telling you, it's this little book right here, this book. You know what's in this book, you have power. Knowledge is power. You know what's in this book, and you know how to exercise your rights in a timely fashion. You have constitutional rights.
We can't win. We can if we don't try.
Catch you next time.